I'm honored. I'm honored and grateful to be with all of you here today. And I'm not going to speak long because I want to shake as many hands as I can, but I just want to say a few things. Number one, thank you. You know, when I was at Camp Lejeune, I spoke about what it means for America to see our best and brightest, our finest, young men and women serve us. And what I said then, I want to repeat back to you. You have done a brilliant job in every mission given to you. Under enormous strain, under enormous sacrifice, through controversy and politics, you've kept your eyes focused on one thing, and that is doing your job. And because of that, you have lowered the violence in Iraq. You have gotten rid of Saddam. You have facilitated elections. You have given Iraq the opportunity to stand on its own as a democratic country. That is an amazing achievement. And because of that, you have the many thanks of the American people. That's point number one. Point number two is, these next 18 months are going to be a critical period. I was just discussing this with your commander, but I think it's that all of you know. It's time for us to transition to the Iraqis. It's time for them to take responsibility of their country and their sovereignty. And in order for them to do that, they have to make political accommodations. They have to settle their differences through constitutional means and legal means. And finally, they have to run government services that encourage their citizens to become more confident. All those things they have to do. We can't do it for them. But what we can do is make sure that we are a stalwart partner, that we are a steady partner, that in terms of training their civilian forces and their security forces, we are a steady partner. And so just as I thank you for what you've already done, I wanted to thank you because you will be critical in keeping Iraq stable, and that we can start bringing our folks back home. So now is not the time to lose focus. We have to be even more focused to achieve success. My last point I want to make is I know how hard it's been on a lot of you. Many of you have been away from your families, many of you for multiple rotations. You've listened to your spouse and the extraordinary sacrifices that they have to make when you're gone. You've seen children born and have been missing them grow up, and you remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice. And so Michelle and I are doing everything we can to increase military support for military families. The federal budget that I have introduced increases support for military families. The main point I want to make is that as long as I'm in the White House, you will get the support you need from a very grateful nation. So God bless you all. God bless the United States of America.